What's good, YouTube? It's your boy Anthony. Thank you so much for tuning into a new video from Anthony at the Movies. And y'all, I know it's been a while since I posted. I think my last video was actually my No Way Home fresh out of theater reaction. So it's been some time, but I mean, I'm sure y'all know how things get, man. Things get busy, work gets busy, life gets busy. You just can't do the things that you would like to do. But I got some good, stability, some good work stability, things like that. So I should be able to start posting more regularly again. And on top of that, and I'm sure you've noticed with the title of this video, I'm bringing reactions back to the channel. So if you're a subscriber and you've been sticking with me for a little bit, and you're viewing this right now, thanks so much for sticking with your boy, man. And I know I've been super sporadic with posts and stuff like that. So thanks for sticking around. And if you recall, I said for a while that I might not do reactions for a good amount of time because I was just so busy. And, reactions take a lot in terms of, the time of recording it and then editing it and so on. So I was just like, man, I just don't think I can do them right now. So for a while I was just doing, or for a little bit I was doing just trailer reactions, talking about movie news, doing the movie reviews. And I'm still going to do those things, but I'm actually going to bring reactions back in. So I'll be reacting to, movies and television shows and things like that. I should be able to have a good post schedule. It won't be like an everyday thing or anything like that, but currently I plan on posting a few times a week. With my current schedule, that should be no problem. A lot more videos about to start coming, a few a week. I'm going to cover everything, man. I'm going to do the movie reactions, the TV reactions, talk about movie and TV news. And then I want to do some live stream stuff, man. I want to be able to, interact with the community and do some actual live stream stuff where we actually look at, things going on, talk about some stuff, and just have discussions, man, live stream wise. And then at some point, once we get a big enough community, I would like to do some sort of watch party things as well. I think that'll be super fun too, to watch some of our favorite films and TV shows as a group. That's something that I hope to do in the long run. But yeah, hey, if you're new, this is your first time coming to my channel and watching one of my videos, make sure you hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell, and then everybody, either you're a returning subscriber or a new viewer, make sure you hit that like button because that helps out a lot as well. So that's kind of I guess some housekeeping stuff. But man, Moon Knight, I am so hyped for this show. And all the different trailers and clips leading up to the show have just looked crazy. And then, they had the journalists' reactions to the first, 4 episodes. I think a lot of and journalists and influencer stuff got the first 4, and people were just hyping it up, saying that it's one of the best things Marvel's ever done. It's original, one of the most unique visually from the Marvel franchise, Marvel Cinematic Universe. Also, it's got me super excited. I love Oscar Isaac. Got Ethan Hawke in there. It's a lot of performance power, and then adding on all that visual aesthetic, and then maybe having an interesting character study and the different personalities. My expectations are pretty high, so I'm super excited to see this show. So let's go ahead and jump into it. I do also have a Patreon where I'll do the full video reaction. So if you want to check out and watch along with me and see the full version of this, head over to the Patreon where you can sign up and see that over there. But without further ado, let's get the headphones on and let's watch the first episode of Moon Knight. Here we go, y'all. Moon Knight, Season 1, Episode 1, The Goldfish Problem. Oh, we're just getting right into it. No, Marvel Studios logo or nothing. I mean, I'm down for it. Obviously, he's performing some sort of ritual or something. Definitely performing some sort of ritual or something. No. Bruh. Oh my God. Damn. What is this? What's it called when you when you hurting yourself, masochist or something like that? Bruh. Or maybe it's one of those situations where it's a penance, he's punishing himself or whatever. What the bruh? This dude is walking around casual like it ain't hurting. What introduction to this character. Here we go. Okay. Now we got the Marvel Studios logo. Awesome. I love seeing the Marvel Studios logo and the accomplishment that they've had over these all these films and shows, man. It's honestly incredible, and it just gets you more and more excited as more and more things come out. Dang. Yo, dude is so tired. Obviously not getting, this body ain't getting no sleep.
Best steak in town?
Oh, yeah, right.
Yeah? Okay.
Sorry.
Okay, Steven, what?
I didn't know you'd take
Wow.
I didn't know either.
He said, shit, I didn't know either.
Extra pralines for the man himself.
Well, I guess he's a good listener. He can't move, he ain't going nowhere. Oh shit. Was his jaw broken and he just fixed it?
You're not supposed to be here.
Yep, I completely agree.
So is that Country talking to him, or is that like the Moon Knight character's voice talking to him? Okay. I think he just killed her. Yeah, he just sucked the life right out of her.
I didn't do that on purpose. Don't know what's happening. There we go.
You just transform?
The idiot's back.
I wonder why, like, he keeps coming through. Obviously, it's unintended, but I wonder what's going on there.
Truck!
Oh! Oh! Yo, the special effects is, and that's one thing you gotta like about Disney Plus shows, man. Special effects are like, you know, film, actual movie quality. Like, it's crazy. I'm really liking the way they're handling, like, this, like, you know, going back and forth thing.
Delicious.
He's like, he's just, you know, he feels like he's losing his mind, right? He doesn't know what's going on, loses track of days. He has no idea what's going on. Oh, snap. He's probably pissed. Can, like, Country, like, take over people or something? Because remember that one little girl said something weird to him that time. Oh, snap. What a transition. What the heck?
Hey, JB, how you doing, mate? How's it going?
My dude's over there watching otter videos.
Fellow gods.
Oh,
Even their own avatar.
avatars. Blue people. Love that film.
I like those references. That's pretty funny. You know, Ethan Hawke as the villain is kind of intimidating, and like I'm feeling it. It makes me more hyped for that movie that's coming out. What's it called? Like Black Phone or something like that? How's this gonna go?
There's chaos in you.
So did he pass or?
Hello? Donna? JB?
We got a dog back there?
You little bugger.
Oh yeah, there's that shot. So the Mark character, you know, was kind of noticing what's going on. Man, that's dope how they did that. I like that.
Stephen Grant of the gift shop. Give me the scarab and you won't be torn apart.
Whoa, so he's controlling that thing?
What are you talking about?
That thing's about to break through the door.
We're out of time. All right, hey, listen to me.
This is so dope. I love how they did this. This is an incredible performance. Wow. Damn. Damn. Let's go. Let's go. I'm cool with that. I'm perfectly fine with them just teasing Moon Knight right at the end like that. I like the setup. I thought the setup was great. Obviously, they didn't reveal everything. You gotta leave some mystery. And I like when shows, you know, have a little mystery and build up to something. So, man, this the initial reaction. That was a fantastic first episode. I think the only thing that's like disappointing, right, is the fact that there's only 6 episodes, man. That's the only thing that sucks is these Disney Plus shows are so short. Like, they're good, but man, you just don't, they don't give you enough. You know what I mean? And that's, I guess that's a good thing at the same time, where like it's so good that you want more. But it's just like, dude, like we need a little bit more. I wonder if we're gonna get some sort of stinger in the middle or at the end. I'm about to watch and wait and see. All right, y'all. So that was the first episode of Moon Knight. So I'm gonna give like a little quick review on it, and I thought it was incredible. Like, wow, there's so many good things and positive things to like take away, and I'll just kind of like I'll run through like a list because this is literally I just got done watching it, so this is like me just fresh, just rolling right out of it. So like off the top, right, just the production value of the show. Like it's a Disney Plus show, so and it's Marvel, so you know they're gonna dump a lot of money into it, and it shows on the screen, right? Like the effects look great, the editing, the music, the art, like the direction of everything, like everything just feels like, you know, film level quality. You know what I'm saying? Like this is almost a level of quality that we'd expect to see on the big screen. Like obviously it's not exactly it, but it's pretty freaking close if you ask me. Like this shit looks crazy good, man. But yeah, so all those things I really like the music, like having those like the little choir sounds, you know what I'm saying, like mixed with the just different instruments that are going off. They give, you know, some of those like what you might expect to see from like an Egyptian like historical film or something, like those type of soundtracks, like hints of that with the you know the modern stuff. So I really like the soundtrack. I'm about to see who did the music and the score for the show, because I thought it sounded pretty good. I was feeling some of the tracks. The performances, man. The performances are what I expected, man. They're top notch. Oscar Isaac, Ethan Hawke. These are some like again movie quality, like movie level performances, man. I mean, obviously these are two big movie stars, and they are delivering what we expect, man. Like that movie level performance. Like these are like, you know, top notch actors, man. You know, arguably at the, you know, the height of their game, and all of the different things that they've done. The performances are insane. And actually, let me pull this up real quick, because Ethan Hawke has that new scary movie coming out. What's it called? Is it The Black Phone? Or is it already out? Okay, yep. Yeah, so it's called... So this show actually got me super hyped for that new Ethan Hawke movie that's coming out. I'll call it The Black Phone, where he's playing the villain in that show. And seeing him as the villain in this show had me really excited, because surprisingly, like he brought this like charming intimidation to the role. Like when he's walking up on Steven and delivering that little monologue where like it's super calm, but the delivery is like, man, I do not want to fuck with this dude. Like this got me really excited to see Ethan Hawke as that villain in that new upcoming Black Phone. I looked it up. Black Phone comes out June 24th, so I'm super hyped to see that. But that's got me excited for that too. And Oscar Isaac's performance, man, like is next level. Like I can't wait to see more episodes and seeing him probably like bounce between the two. But even that like final piece where like Mark is telling Steven like, yo, let me take over, right? Like he changed his accent to that more like to that American accent. So that dual performance where he's even delivering like totally different personalities down to the accent is wild. And I think we're going to see a lot more of that, and it's going to be crazy. But Oscar Isaac bringing an incredible performance to the Marvel Cinematic Universe and the Moon Knight character. As a first episode, I actually really liked the first episode, because they gave us enough to chew on to like pull us into the world very slowly, right? Because you don't really know what's going on. Like you don't know who that Khonshu character is. I barely know who he is. I just know that's who they get the power from. Because I've watched like some of those like comics explained videos and stuff. So I vaguely know that like Khonshu is where the power derives from. I don't really remember exactly what the origin story from the different iterations of the comics are. I think like Mark goes to that temple and something bad happens and the Khonshu gives him power, something like that. But as a casual fan, like I'm not fully, even the show is not telling you as far as the concept of the show is concerned, ignoring the comics of what their origin story is for this iteration of the character. I mentioned the editing earlier. I really like the editing, how they jumped in between. I like how they did like that sound of, and then it switches, and then it boom, like it switched to him in some new area or some new instance. I really like how they handled that. And I thought that was a good way to do these time skips and just add a little flavor to it. And then, obviously Oscar Isaac's performance elevates that to the next level where you really feel like, what the fuck is going on? You feel like how, just how insane he feels, right? Like he doesn't even understand what's going on with himself. So he just feels like he's just getting crazier and crazier. Probably thinks he has, some sort of, mental illness going on. And so he's having this like internal struggle. But that was great. I thought his performance just across the board was incredible. That little taste of Moon Knight, I think, was really good because it gave us, like obviously him just beating the fuck out of that werewolf or hound or whatever that creature is that it looks like Ethan Hawke's character is controlling. The way he's kind of like savagely like beating on that thing, I think gives us that taste of like, like this Moon Knight character is gonna be brutal. But yeah, that's some great imagery too, like with the Khonshu looking kind of terrifying, having some kind of more horror elements with the hallway scene and him popping up, and then just some of the intimidation from Ethan Hawke's character was kind of like that like horror thriller element. But I'm excited to kind of unravel this mystery of like what's going on and what's the history of this Mark character. I don't know if the show will dive more into the origin of what has brought them to this point. But even if they don't, like I'm fine with just going with whatever the story is. But this is wild, man. Like I feel like well, for me personally, I've liked all the Marvel shows on Disney Plus that have come out so far. I thought they've all been great, and just basing it solely off this first Moon Knight episode, I feel like we might have another hit on our hands, surpassing probably all the other ones. Like that's a really good first episode, and the level of quality and the level of performances and everything that we're seeing, I feel like we might have something good going for us, man. Like we might be getting a great ass show. And I mean, I'm sure y'all seen the reviews that come out from people who've seen the first 2 episodes, who've said nothing but great things. Obviously, it's always gonna be subjective, so people are gonna feel that it's not that great. But I feel like for the most part, it's been majority overwhelmingly positive. And I haven't looked at like I watched this before actually looking at kind of what the whole, community is saying so far, since all fans will be watching this today. So I haven't got a chance to look at that yet. But just for me personally, I thought that was a great first episode, man. Like that's a way to start it. That's a way to like capture your interest, capture the intrigue, get people hyped and enticed to go to the second episode. Because now I'm like, whoa, fuck, man, we got a taste of Moon Knight. Now I want to see, he actually communicate with Mark. I'm sure Mark's gonna, break some stuff down for him. What's going on? Probably that second episode, right, is when Mark's gonna like, okay, look, hey, I'm Mark. I'm his other personality. Hey, Khonshu gave us this power. We're Moon Knight. We're working on this. We'll probably get that. We'll probably get a little bit of that breakdown in the next episode, and combined still with a little bit of the confusion and the jumping back and forth until. I don't know if he ever learns to control it, but I think that'd be interesting if he does learn to control it. And then we kind of see him evolve as a character. Because how will Steven evolve, right? Like, obviously Mark is a badass, and Steven is like the, he's just going through life kind of down on his luck a little bit because everyone's just beating on him. He's a little bit more like reserved in a shell, you know what I'm saying? So as he learns who this other part of him is he going to kind of come out of that? And what will he become as a character? And it's going to be interesting to see how that develops over the season. But that's just my quick thoughts on Moon Knight, fresh after just watching it. If you guys want, I'll definitely have maybe like another video. We might do a live stream or whatever. I don't know, something where we dive into it more. And I'll definitely probably watch some videos. Like I know Rob over at Comics Explained usually breaks down some of these episodes, and some of the other channels that I can't think of right now. They'll do these breakdowns. I'll go watch those to get additional context and information. So maybe I'll come back and do another video. But that's my thoughts on the first episode of Moon Knight. What did y'all think about it? Did y'all think it was a good episode? What are some of the things that you love? Maybe there's some things you didn't like. What are the things you didn't like? But overall, like, how did it meet your expectations? And are you excited for episode 2? I know I am. I can't wait for that next episode next week. And I'll be right back here on the video reacting for y'all for episode 2 of Moon Knight. But if you watch this to its completion, thank you so much for tuning into this video. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button, hit the like button, that helps out. And hit that notification bell because we got a lot of videos coming on this channel, man. I'm going to be doing, again, just, more reactions, maybe talking about some movie news and all sorts of stuff on this channel. So make sure you subscribe, hit that notification bell because I'll bring some good content to y'all. And look out for my community posts as well. So I'm probably doing some polls to see what people thought, about the first episode in poll format, and then maybe some polls to see what y'all will want me to talk about or react to next. Again, thank you so much for tuning into this video, and I'll see you on the next one. Peace.